There's been a lot of new GPUs coming out lately, and today we're building with the one that we think is the best.
The RX 9060 XT 16GB inside this $1,000 gaming PC that we think is going to be the meta option for those with a $1,000 budget. Don't believe us? We'll talk more about it after a word from today's sponsor.
Summer is heating up and so are the savings at Micro Center. Starting today for a limited time only, it's the laptop savings event. Whether you're a student gearing up or a creator in need of more power or just looking to grab a new gaming laptop for on the go, Micro Center has exclusive deals on the brands you know and trust. One of my favorite deals from this event is the Acer Nitro 5 with an RTX 3050 and an Intel 13420H for just $579. Micro Center has also made it even easier to get the products you love. By partnering with a firm, you have the freedom to buy now and pay later with flexible plans that fit your budget. When you pair this with the already unbeatable deals at Micro Center, it's the perfect time to upgrade your system or get the PC of your dreams. And if you're in the California Bay Area, there's even more good news. Micro Center Santa Clara is officially open. Come visit the newest location and take advantage of incredible grand opening deals, including 20% off select laptops, desktops, and monitors now through June 15th. These discounts are only available in store though, so swing by to see what everyone's talking about. Plus, if you happen to make your trip on June 19th, our team will personally be in store, so be sure to say hi. If you're interested in learning more about Micro Center and all of their amazing offerings, check out the links in the description down below. Big thanks to Micro Center for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back to it.
So, for this PC, we decided to go with the Ryzen 5 9600X, 6-core, 12-thread, and the reason why we go with this over something like the 7600X, which was the previous GOAT, is they're like the same price now, and especially if you go on Newegg and buy one of these, you can typically get them for $208 and you'll get a free NVMe or free RAM with it, so make sure you check out those deals, guys. Now the downside with the X CPU is it does not come with the stock cooler, but we kind of think not having stock cooler works out because this is a sleek cooler. This is the ID Cooling SC214 XT in black. So we were able to get this for $18, which is a pretty awesome deal. I mean, tower coolers used to be so much more expensive. 120mm fan, heat pipes, all the 9 yards of a cooler, so it's pretty good. I'm breaking down, man. Now for the motherboard, we went with the Gigabyte B650M. This is the D3 HP model, and it's actually not a bad board for $140. But this board's pretty good. It has 2 4-pins for the CPU, so an 8-pin. We got 4 RAM slots instead of those measly 2 RAM slots, and it even has some VRM covers to actually cool the board, so you can go with like a decent CPU and a decent upgrade path as well. Now, of course, we recommend going with a Gen 4 SSD because this board can support Gen 4, so we got a Timetech NVMe M.2 SSD for about $60. The Gen 4s have gone up just a little bit, so 1 terabyte for $60, I mean, that's not bad. You can go with 2 as well. Those are just a little over 100 typically, and that's some future proofing right there. Now for the RAM, keeping up the kind of all black theme of the build, we have some Crucial Pro 32 gigs at 6,000 megahertz, and it's CL36, so it's actually pretty respectable, especially for $86.99. That's a pretty good deal for some DDR5, guys.
For the graphics card, we have the Asus Prime RX 9060 XT 16GB that you can find for around $375. Now, we'll say this specific model is a little bit difficult to find, but we've been seeing the 9060 XT 16GB pretty regularly around the $375 to $400 mark, which is honestly not too bad price performance. And the best part is they're in stock. Even though it may not be this specific model, you can buy a bunch of different models today. And this card is great. 16 gigs of VRAM. We're going to be doing some 1440p gaming with it. I think it's going to pair very nicely with the 9600X. And for the power supply, we went with the good old MSI Mag A650BN 80 plus bronze power supply, 650 watts, ready to go for this PC build. It does come in at $64.99. It's not a great price performance option. We normally like the Seago tab, but if you want something that's more highly rated, if that's your thing at home, the MSI power supply is a really good option to go with. And lastly, to house this PC build, we have the DIY PC Q3 Revision 2, which they made a very important change I'm very happy about. But this case right here coming in at $69 is a nice budget case that comes with tempered glass all the way around. You do have 3 fans, which these 2 side fans before were non-reverse blade fans, meaning you had to flip the fans to actually get proper airflow, and it didn't look nearly as clean, so we normally left it all exhaust, but they finally added reverse blade fans. So we have 2 intake fans, 1 exhaust, and with this current configuration, that's gonna be some really solid airflow, and it comes in black or white, and for this build, black worked out perfectly. We're able to set the RGB to white, and it looks really clean with this tower cooler, just a subtle hint of RGB. Jonah behind the camera would approve of that level of RGB, and all in all, for a little over $1,000, depending on what you pay for the GPU, because again, $375 to $400, we're looking at a $1,050 or so gaming PC, maybe right at $1,000, depending on the deals you find at home, which we think is really good price performance. But we gotta show you guys what this thing is capable of in the latest titles at 1440p. We'll do some esports, we'll do some higher end games, and then we'll tell you guys how you have a chance to win this computer very, very soon.
Alright guys, we are playing Call of Duty Warzone. We're currently running balanced preset at 1440p because, you know, we got 16 gigs of VRAM, so why not kind of test it out. And balance is just a mixture of settings. Let me make sure we're not using any upscaling. Okay, great. We are native.
We're native.
No upscaling, no frame gen, no nothing. This card said give it raw.
Give it raw, baby. If you guys can't tell, there's no CPU temperature on the 9600X. For whatever reason, Afterburner sometimes will work with it, sometimes not. I don't know if it's some motherboard based or whatever. Got him.
Take that, Steph. Is this?
Ooh.
We'll be, stop. Stop.
No.
We actually will be, you know, getting rid of this PC in a really cool way, if you guys know what I'm saying. Go check out twitch.tv/ChubstyRose.
Oh, he's done.
Don't worry, teammate, I got you. I'm not gonna let that bad man kill you. Oh, I forgot you, my teammate. Oh, you see that?
That's crazy.
Oh my god, no, no.
You saw the glint.
Dang
Armor
it.
broken. Ah. Oh, and he's got a
there's two.
teammate.
Oh my
there's
god,
three.
there's 10 of them.
They're all
Holy
the.
crap.
What's
that? Oh, what?
He's on the ladder.
A pumpkin head just staring at me? What is this?
Oh, is that a rat?
Ooh, it's a freaking rat. Oh god. Not a safe area.
No.
Not a safe area.
Oh, no.
We can call it there. 16 gigs definitely. It seems like for Warzone, we don't have to have it. It didn't look like, because I mean we barely passed over 8, but I think it does help at 1440p, and you know, it definitely makes the 8 gig model a little less appealing unless you get it for that much cheaper.
We're just 1080p focused, but let's move on to Fortnite, a game that will not need a full 16 gigs of VRAM. All right, guys, we're in Fortnite, which has been a little bit since we tested this game. We've been testing some higher end titles, but with a PC at $1,000, and people are probably going to copy this one. Fortnite is definitely a game that you can have a good experience with, and we're currently running DX12, far view distance, low textures.
We know Fortnite loves AMD parts, and it looks like these parts are no exception at 1440p.
Yeah, 1440p looking pretty good. We are running lower details. Ooh, there's somebody. That thing has some range, I'll be honest with you. But yeah, getting 200 FPS, no problems, just so you guys can see the settings. You know, I'm not fibbing. This is what we're currently running.
And this is an example of one of those games. If there happens to be a time where the 8 gig is a lot cheaper, and you're mainly playing like CS, Valorant,
Yes.
Fortnite,
You can get the 8 gig card, faux show. So I can imagine if things keep going the way they're going with 8 versus 16, I can see the 8 getting significantly cheaper versus the 16 gig card. And if that's the case and you only play these games, you can actually get yourself a good value right there. Wow. Oh, that's a superhero right there.
damn it,
God,
damn it.
that DMR is crazy. Oh,
God,
goodness.
Is that a Spartan laser looking at? Oh, that is.
Whoa!
Oh, it's charging. It's charging.
Be charging my laser. Oh! Oh, that's... What are you doing down there?
Bagel boy.
Bagel boy? Guys, you gotta hit a shot. Well, I guess there's nobody else, Chad. I destroyed everyone in this lobby in Fortnite. But hey, 1440p esports, no problem. We'll run some built-in benchmarks. We'll run 30 Mark. We'll show you guys a high-end game. We'll run Doom the Dark Ages. We'll run Wukong, some other titles. And yeah, come to the conclusion of this PC. Obviously, for $1,000 in this market, this is probably the best price performance build you could do at $1,000 right now. All new parts without going to the used market, because the used market does exist. This is good value, especially considering most stuff's in stock. If you want to build it yourself, links down below are affiliate links, and they will help us out. Let's run those benchmarks and wrap this video up real quick and tell you how you can win this PC. Whoop whoop.
So after doing a lot of benchmarking, we can definitely say 16 gigs of VRAM is pretty clutch even on a cheaper graphics card. Now, it's funny to say cheaper, but let's be honest, $1,000 for a 1440p gaming PC is actually a pretty good deal. It's just the idea of this being like entry-level 1440p for $1,000 feels expensive.
It definitely is expensive. Being the budget bros who build $300 PCs every so often, $1,000 is a bit of a tough pill to swallow, but this is the market we're in currently, and the price performance we still think is very solid. Let's talk about the other games we tested. We ran the Black Myth Wukong benchmark tool, 1440p high settings with FSR enabled, got a nice average of 69 FPS, a max of 80, a minimum of 23. Doom the Dark Ages at 1440p high settings with FSR set to balance, got an average of around 75 FPS.
And for 3D Mark Time Spell, we got a score of 14,189, which is a 7 cents per point score. So it's looking pretty good, guys. I mean, overall, this build is great for 1080p super high refresh rate or 1440p and still getting a pretty high refresh rate, especially if in some games you're willing to go a little bit lower settings.
And maybe you don't want to build this PC yourself, which I do recommend building using the links in the description down below. They will be affiliate links, they will help us out. You just want to win a free PC, June 13th, guys. The day after you're seeing this video uploaded on YouTube, you have a chance to win this gaming PC over on twitch.tv/ToastyBros. So go drop a follow, head over to toastybros.tech/giveaway to learn more, and enter for a chance to win this beautiful computer.
But as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros. And do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
So you guys check out PCBros.tech because that's how these giveaways every single month are possible. And on top of that, we do even more giveaways, and you can just help us and buy a PC. You can buy some pretty cool merch as well. All the stuff you see on the walls here every day, we sell at PCBros.tech.
PCBros.tech, buy a gaming PC. Building is not for everybody, and you can't win every single giveaway, so you might as well buy a PC at PCBros.tech. Use code ToastyBros on checkout. You'll save 3% on your next purchase. See you guys later. Goodbye.